Hope is a powerful force that fuels inspiration, giving people the belief that their dreams and aspirations are achievable. It often acts as the initial spark that ignites motivation and drives individuals toward their goals. Without hope, many would struggle to find the energy or courage to begin the pursuit of something meaningful. It creates a sense of possibility, encouraging people to imagine a future that's better or different from the present. In this way, hope provides a necessary foundation for progress, as it allows individuals to see beyond their current circumstances and envision a path forward. However, while hope is undeniably important, it is not enough on its own to create real change. Simply believing that something is possible does not bring it into existence. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of hope, feeling empowered by the idea that things could be different, but without action, that hope remains just a wish. The gap between dreaming and doing is wide, and it is in this space that many aspirations fall short. The reality is that action is what transforms hope into results. Hope may point the way, but it is the effort, discipline, and strategic planning that take us from the realm of possibility to tangible outcomes. Every significant achievement in life is the product of countless hours of work, not just the desire for something better. Whether it's starting a business, pursuing a new career, improving a relationship, or achieving personal growth, success is built on a foundation of consistent and purposeful action. Taking action means moving beyond the comfort of hope and confronting the challenges that come with change. It requires stepping out of your comfort zone and making decisions that involve risk, effort, and often sacrifice. Hope may give you the vision, but action demands resilience and persistence. This is because the journey from hope to achievement is rarely a straight or easy path. There are obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt that challenge even the strongest hopes. However, those who continue to take action despite these difficulties are the ones who ultimately achieve their goals. Moreover, action provides feedback and learning opportunities that hope alone cannot. When you begin to take steps toward your goals, you gain valuable experience that helps refine your approach. You learn what works, what doesn't, and how to adjust your strategy. This iterative process of action, reflection, and adjustment is crucial for turning hope into a reality. Without taking those first steps, you remain in the realm of speculation with no real progress or learning to show for your aspirations. Additionally, taking action builds momentum. Often, the hardest part of pursuing a goal is getting started. Hope might give you the initial push, but it's action that builds the momentum to keep you going. With each small accomplishment, your belief in the possibility of success strengthens, which in turn fuels further action. This cycle of action and achievement creates a snowball effect, where progress builds upon itself, making even the most daunting goals feel more attainable over time. On the other hand, without action, hope tends to fade, leaving you stuck in a state of unfulfilled potential. Another important aspect of action is accountability. Hope can sometimes allow for complacency, as it fosters the illusion that things will eventually work out on their own. But when you commit to taking action, you hold yourself accountable for the outcome. You recognize that the responsibility for achieving your goals lies with you, not with external circumstances or mere hope. This accountability is a powerful motivator, as it forces you to take ownership of your progress and actively work toward the results you desire. It shifts the focus from what you wish would happen to what you are willing to do to make it happen. Furthermore, action creates a sense of empowerment. While hope can inspire, it can also feel passive at times, relying on external factors to align in your favor. Action, on the other hand, gives you control over your destiny. It reinforces the belief that you have the ability to influence the outcome of your life through your choices and efforts. Each step you take toward your goal is a demonstration of your power to shape your future. This sense of agency is crucial for maintaining motivation, especially when the journey becomes difficult. In the end, hope provides the inspiration to begin the journey, but it is action that drives the results. While hope can light the way, only action can take you there. The most successful individuals and organizations are those who recognize that while hope is important, it is not a substitute for hard work, strategic planning, and perseverance. Hope may inspire the dream, but action turns that dream into reality. Without action, hope remains just a flicker of possibility, a wish without the foundation to stand on. It is through deliberate, consistent, and purposeful effort that hope becomes more than just a vision and evolves into a tangible result. Hope is an essential human emotion, one that encourages us to strive for a better future and reach for dreams that may seem beyond our immediate grasp. It gives us the courage to face challenges, the strength to persevere, and the optimism to envision a brighter tomorrow. However, for hope to be truly effective, it must be anchored in reality. Without a firm grounding in the facts and circumstances of the present, hope can become a form of escapism, leading to disillusionment, frustration, and ultimately failure. When hope is disconnected from reality, it can create unrealistic expectations. Believing that something can happen without considering the practical limitations, obstacles, or required resources can lead to disappointment. People who rely solely on hope without taking into account the actual state of affairs often find themselves caught in a cycle of wishful thinking where their desires never materialize because they are not based on what is realistically achievable. This kind of ungrounded hope can be seductive because it allows us to temporarily avoid the hard truths of our situations. It's comforting to believe that things will get better on their own. But this approach neglects the importance of assessing our current circumstances with clear eyes and careful thought. Reality-based hope, on the other hand, allows us to navigate challenges more effectively. When we hope for something, it's crucial to first assess what's possible given our current resources, skills, and environment. This doesn't mean abandoning our dreams or settling for less, but rather understanding the steps required to move toward those dreams in a sustainable and achievable way. Hope that is grounded in reality recognizes both the opportunities and the limitations of the present moment. It acknowledges that while the future may hold promise, there are real obstacles that need to be overcome to reach that promise. By rooting hope in a realistic understanding of what is possible, we can create plans that are not only aspirational but also actionable. Moreover, anchoring hope in reality means being willing to confront uncomfortable truths. Often, people cling to hope as a way to avoid facing difficult situations or admitting that something isn't working. For example, in business, a leader might hope that a failing project will somehow turn around, despite all evidence to the contrary. In relationships, a person might hope that a toxic dynamic will improve without addressing the underlying issues. In both cases, hope becomes a way of avoiding the hard work of making tough decisions or taking difficult actions. But hope that is anchored in reality requires us to face these truths even when they are painful. It demands that we acknowledge when things aren't going well and that we take responsibility for making changes. In this way, reality-based hope is not passive, it is active and engaged with the world as it is, not just as we wish it to be. When we anchor hope in reality, we also become better problem solvers. Instead of waiting for things to improve on their own, we begin to ask questions like, what steps can I take right now to move closer to my goal? Or what resources do I need to overcome this obstacle? This kind of thinking turns hope into a tool for progress rather than a passive expectation. It shifts the focus from hoping that external circumstances will change to taking concrete actions that can influence those circumstances. By understanding the present situation in all its complexity, we can make more informed decisions and create more effective strategies for achieving our goals. Hope, then, becomes a driving force that pushes us to act in ways that are grounded in the reality of our situation, rather than merely waiting for good fortune to come our way. Additionally, when hope is grounded in reality, it becomes more sustainable. Unrealistic hope often leads to burnout because it sets people up for repeated disappointment. When people set their expectations too high based on nothing more than wishful thinking, they are often let down when things don't go as planned. This can create a cycle of high hopes followed by deep discouragement, which over time can erode a person's belief in their ability to succeed. On the other hand, hope that is based on a realistic understanding of what is possible allows for setbacks and challenges. It acknowledges that progress may be slow and that success might not come immediately. This kind of hope is resilient because it is not built on the assumption that everything will go perfectly, but rather on the understanding that with perseverance, effort, and adaptation, progress can be made. In this way, hope becomes a long-term companion on the journey rather than a fleeting emotion that dissipates when reality doesn't align with our expectations. Moreover, when hope is tied to reality, it becomes a source of empowerment. Instead of feeling like we are at the mercy of forces beyond our control, we realize that there are tangible actions we can take to influence our future. This sense of agency is critical for maintaining motivation and confidence, especially in the face of adversity. People who hope within the bounds of reality understand that while they may not be able to control everything, they can control their own actions and responses. They focus on what they can do rather than what they can't, and this mindset leads to a more proactive and empowered approach to life's challenges. In contrast, hope without realism often leads to a sense of helplessness. When we base our hopes on fantasies or unrealistic outcomes, we set ourselves up for failure, and when that failure inevitably comes, it can reinforce a belief that we are powerless to change our circumstances. This creates a vicious cycle where people lose faith in their ability to achieve their goals, not because they aren't capable, but because they never anchored their hopes in the real world to begin with. By contrast, those who build their hopes on a foundation of reality are able to maintain a sense of control, even when things don't go as planned, because they have a clear understanding of what is within their power to change. Finally, reality-based hope fosters resilience. When hope is grounded in the realities of a situation, it allows us to weather difficulties with greater strength and patience. We understand that setbacks are a natural part of any process and that challenges do not mean that our hopes are unfounded. Instead of giving up when things get tough, we can adjust our plans, reassess our strategies, and continue moving forward. This kind of hope doesn't collapse in the face of obstacles. Rather, it adapts and evolves, always seeking new ways to move closer to the desired outcome. In this way, hope anchored in reality is not just about believing that something better is possible, but also about having the resilience to keep working toward that possibility, no matter the difficulties encountered along the way. In conclusion, hope is a powerful and necessary force in life, but for it to be truly effective, it must be anchored in reality. When hope is grounded in a clear understanding of the present, it becomes a tool for action, empowerment, and resilience. It allows us to face challenges with confidence, knowing that while the road may be difficult, progress is possible with effort and perseverance. Planning is a crucial element of success, but at its core, effective planning requires thorough preparation. Without preparation, even the most well-intentioned plans are likely to falter. Preparation is the process of gathering the necessary information, resources, and understanding before embarking on any significant task. It ensures that we are ready to execute the plan, not just in theory, but in practice. While planning may outline the steps needed to achieve a goal, preparation makes sure that those steps can be realistically implemented, anticipating challenges and ensuring that we are equipped to handle them. One of the key components of preparation is knowledge. Before creating a plan, it's essential to understand the landscape in which that plan will unfold. This might include researching industry trends, studying competitors, understanding customer needs, or analyzing past performance. Without this foundational knowledge, any plan will be based on assumptions, many of which could be inaccurate or incomplete. Preparation allows for informed decision-making, ensuring that the plan is grounded in reality rather than wishful thinking. It also helps identify potential obstacles early on, giving planners a chance to develop strategies to overcome them before they become significant issues. Preparation also involves setting realistic expectations. When we are thoroughly prepared, we have a clearer understanding of what is achievable within a given time frame, budget, or set of resources. This prevents overpromising and underdelivering, which is a common pitfall when plans are made without sufficient groundwork. By preparing, we can align our goals with the realities of the situation, ensuring that the plan is both ambitious and attainable. Preparation forces us to think critically about our objectives, refining them to be specific, measurable, and aligned with available resources. Additionally, preparation allows for the development of contingency plans. In any endeavor, things rarely go exactly as planned. Unforeseen challenges, delays, or changes in circumstances are almost inevitable. Preparation means thinking ahead and considering what might go wrong, and more importantly, how to respond when it does. Contingency plans provide a safety net, ensuring that when the unexpected happens, there's already a plan in place to address it. This proactive approach reduces the likelihood of being caught off guard and enables smoother transitions when adjustments need to be made. Moreover, preparation builds confidence. When we take the time to prepare thoroughly, we enter the execution phase of our plan with a greater sense of control and readiness. This confidence is not just psychological, it is practical. When we know we have done our homework, gathered the necessary tools, and accounted for potential challenges, we are more equipped to handle the complexities of implementation. This preparation reduces anxiety and increases our ability to stay focused and adaptable as we move through the different stages of the plan. Without proper preparation, even the best-laid plans can feel uncertain, causing hesitation and second-guessing, which can lead to poor decision-making during critical moments. Preparation is also essential for resource management. Every plan requires some level of resources, whether they are financial, human, or material. Effective preparation ensures that these resources are allocated efficiently and are available when needed. This involves not just identifying the resources necessary for the plan's success, but also coordinating their use in a way that avoids waste or shortages. For example, in a business context, preparing might involve securing funding, hiring the right team members, or ensuring that the necessary equipment is in place. Without this level of foresight, plans can quickly unravel due to resource constraints that could have been anticipated with proper preparation. Another important aspect of preparation is time management. Planning is about setting goals and outlining steps, but preparation ensures that the time required for each step is accurately assessed. This prevents unrealistic deadlines and allows for a more effective use of time throughout the execution phase. A plan that is created without considering the time it takes to complete each component is likely to result in rushed efforts, missed deadlines, or delays that could have been avoided. Preparation helps break down tasks into manageable parts and allocates time in a way that promotes steady, consistent progress rather than chaotic, last-minute scrambling. Preparation also includes skill development. Sometimes the success of a plan depends not just on having the right tools or resources, but on having the right skills to execute it. Preparation might involve training or upskilling, ensuring that everyone involved is capable of performing their assigned roles effectively. This might mean learning new software, developing leadership skills, or acquiring technical knowledge that will be necessary down the line. By preparing in this way, the plan becomes more executable because the people involved are equipped with the competencies required to bring it to fruition. Furthermore, preparation allows for stakeholder alignment. Whether a plan involves a team, a department, or an entire organization, everyone involved needs to be on the same page. Preparation involves clear communication and the alignment of expectations among all stakeholders. This might include meetings to discuss the plan, clarifying roles and responsibilities, and ensuring that everyone understands their part in the bigger picture. Without this level of preparation, plans can easily fall apart due to miscommunication or conflicting agendas. By taking the time to prepare, planners ensure that everyone is moving in the same direction and that there is cohesion in the execution of the plan. In some cases, preparation also involves testing or piloting the plan before full-scale implementation. This step is often overlooked, but it can be invaluable in identifying potential problems that were not initially apparent. Running a small-scale test allows for adjustments to be made before investing significant time, money, or effort into the full execution of the plan. This kind of preparation can save an immense amount of resources by catching flaws early and providing a chance to refine the plan before it's too late. It also provides valuable insights that can improve the overall effectiveness of the plan. Finally, preparation helps to build resilience. When we prepare thoroughly, we are not just ready for the plan to succeed, we are also ready for the plan to encounter difficulties. We anticipate setbacks and are mentally and strategically prepared to face them. This resilience is a key factor in the long-term success of any plan because it allows us to adapt to changing circumstances without losing sight of the overall goal. Preparation fosters a mindset that is both flexible and determined, allowing us to stay focused even when things don't go according to plan. In conclusion, while planning is an essential part of achieving any goal, it is the preparation behind the plan that determines its success. Preparation ensures that we are informed, equipped, and ready to face the challenges ahead. It aligns our goals with reality, allowing for realistic expectations and resource management. It provides contingency plans for the inevitable obstacles and builds the confidence needed to execute the plan effectively. Through preparation, we lay the groundwork for success, transforming ideas and strategies into achievable actions. Without it, even the best plans are little more than wishful thinking. Vision is often the starting point of any great endeavor. It represents the ideal, the dream, or the goal we aspire to achieve. Vision gives us a sense of direction, fueling our passion and providing motivation to push beyond our current circumstances. It is the spark that ignites our imagination, helping us to see possibilities beyond the limitations of the present. However, vision alone, no matter how grand or inspiring, is not enough to bring about change or success. Vision must be translated into action, and the bridge between these two realms is planning. Without a well-constructed plan, even the most powerful vision will remain just that, an unfulfilled idea. Planning is what transforms vision into action. It takes the broad and often abstract idea of what could be and breaks it down into manageable, tangible steps that can be executed. A vision is the destination, but a plan is the roadmap that shows how to get there. Without a plan, a vision is like a journey without directions, full of potential, but ultimately aimless. Planning provides structure to the vision, outlining specific tasks, timelines, and strategies that move the idea from concept to reality. In this way, planning is the vehicle that allows a vision to come alive in the world. The first step in transforming vision into action through planning is identifying clear objectives. A vision is often wide and encompassing, filled with broad ideas about what we want to achieve. Planning takes these ideas and refines them into specific, measurable goals. This process requires careful thinking about what success looks like and how it can be tracked. Without this clarity, it's easy to lose focus and become overwhelmed by the scope of the vision. By setting concrete objectives, planning narrows the focus and provides a clear path forward, making the vision actionable. Furthermore, planning ensures that resources are allocated effectively. No matter how compelling a vision is, achieving it requires resources, whether financial, human, or material. Planning helps to identify what resources are needed and how they will be obtained and used. It forces us to think critically about the feasibility of the vision, ensuring that we have the tools and support necessary to bring it to life. Without a plan, resources may be wasted or misallocated, resulting in delays or even failure. Planning organizes these resources in a way that maximizes their potential, ensuring that every step toward realizing the vision is supported by the right tools and people. Another critical aspect of planning is that it provides a timeline for action. Visions often feel distant or abstract because they represent something that lies in the future. Planning brings that future closer by setting specific deadlines and milestones. It creates a sense of urgency, turning a distant goal into a series of immediate tasks that need to be accomplished. This shift from thinking about the future to acting in the present is crucial for transforming vision into action. A plan creates momentum by ensuring that progress is made in a systematic and timely manner. It prevents procrastination by breaking the vision down into daily, weekly, or monthly tasks that keep the momentum going. Planning also helps to anticipate challenges and obstacles. Every vision, no matter how well conceived, will encounter difficulties along the way. These challenges can range from financial constraints to logistical issues to changes in the external environment. A well-thought-out plan doesn't just outline the steps to success, it also prepares for potential setbacks. By anticipating what might go wrong, planning allows us to develop contingency strategies that keep the vision moving forward, even when things don't go as expected. This level of foresight is crucial for ensuring that the vision remains achievable no matter what challenges arise. In addition, planning builds accountability. One of the reasons many visions never materialize is that they lack accountability. People often have grand ideas, but without a clear plan, it's easy to let those ideas drift without ever taking real action. A plan creates accountability by defining who is responsible for each part of the process. Whether it's an individual or a team, planning assigns ownership of tasks, ensuring that everyone involved knows their role and what is expected of them. This not only ensures that progress is made, but it also creates a sense of shared responsibility, making everyone involved more invested in the success of the vision. Moreover, planning provides a mechanism for measuring progress. One of the challenges of working toward a vision is that the journey can feel long and uncertain. Without a way to measure progress, it's easy to become discouraged or lose sight of the ultimate goal. A plan breaks the journey down into smaller, more manageable parts with clear benchmarks to track along the way. These milestones provide tangible evidence of progress, offering motivation and a sense of achievement. Each completed step brings the vision closer to reality, reinforcing the belief that the goal is attainable and worth pursuing. Planning also helps to align efforts. When multiple people or teams are working toward a shared vision, it's crucial that everyone is working in sync. Without a plan, efforts can become disjointed or redundant, leading to confusion and inefficiency. Planning ensures that everyone is on the same page, working toward the same objectives, with a clear understanding of how their work fits into the larger picture. It creates cohesion and coordination, ensuring that all actions are aligned with the overall vision. This alignment not only improves efficiency, but also enhances the likelihood of success, as everyone involved is pulling in the same direction. Furthermore, planning encourages adaptability. While a vision may be clear, the path to achieving it is often unpredictable. Circumstances change and new challenges or opportunities arise that may require adjustments to the original plan. A good plan is flexible enough to accommodate these changes without losing sight of the ultimate goal. By building in flexibility, planning allows for course corrections when necessary, ensuring that the vision remains viable even as conditions evolve. This adaptability is crucial for long-term success, as it ensures that the vision can survive and thrive in a dynamic environment. Finally, planning fosters resilience. The process of transforming vision into action is rarely smooth or straightforward. There will inevitably be setbacks, delays, and moments of doubt. Planning provides a roadmap for navigating these difficulties, helping to maintain focus and momentum even in challenging times. It creates a sense of purpose and direction, reminding us of the bigger picture when things get tough. With a clear plan in place, it's easier to stay resilient and keep pushing forward, knowing that each step, no matter how small, is moving us closer to realizing the vision. In conclusion, while vision is the essential starting point for any great achievement, it is planning that transforms that vision into action. Planning takes the abstract and makes it concrete, breaking down the journey into manageable steps and providing the structure needed to move forward. It ensures that resources are used efficiently, timelines are met, and challenges are anticipated. It builds accountability, measures progress, aligns efforts, and fosters resilience. Through careful and thoughtful planning, what begins as a distant dream can be turned into a tangible reality. Without planning, even the most inspiring vision remains just an idea, but with it, that vision becomes the foundation for real, meaningful action. Hope is a powerful force that can inspire individuals and groups to pursue dreams and overcome obstacles. It provides a sense of optimism, encouraging people to believe that positive outcomes are possible, even in challenging situations. However, hope, when not paired with action and accountability, can lead to complacency. The danger lies in relying too heavily on hope alone, expecting that things will somehow improve without concrete efforts to make them happen. Without accountability to drive progress and ensure follow-through, hope can foster a false sense of security, leading to inaction and missed opportunities. One of the main reasons that hope can lead to complacency is that it often involves a reliance on external forces to bring about change. People may hope that conditions will improve on their own, that circumstances will shift in their favor, or that someone else will take responsibility for making things better. This passive form of hope can create a mindset where individuals wait for things to happen rather than actively working to make them happen. The belief that things will get better eventually can become an excuse for not taking the necessary steps to drive change. Without accountability, there is no urgency to act, and hope becomes a crutch rather than a catalyst for progress. Moreover, hope without accountability can encourage people to ignore problems or challenges that need immediate attention. When hope is used as a substitute for action, it can create a dangerous form of denial. People might hope that a difficult situation will resolve itself, which can lead them to avoid addressing the underlying issues. In personal relationships, for example, someone might hope that tensions will ease over time without confronting the root causes of conflict. In business, leaders may hope that a struggling project will turn around without making necessary changes or difficult decisions. This kind of avoidance, fueled by hope, prevents meaningful progress and allows problems to fester and grow worse. Accountability, on the other hand, demands action. It forces individuals and organizations to take responsibility for their actions and outcomes. When hope is paired with accountability, it becomes a driving force for change rather than a passive belief. Accountability ensures that there are concrete plans in place to achieve desired outcomes, and it holds people responsible for taking the steps necessary to bring those plans to fruition. This involves setting clear goals, tracking progress, and making adjustments when things are not going as planned. Accountability transforms hope from a vague sense of optimism into a structured path toward real improvement. Another aspect of why hope without accountability leads to complacency is the false sense of achievement it can create. Simply hoping for a better future can give people the illusion that they are doing something constructive, even when they are not taking any meaningful action. This can lead to a feeling of comfort and satisfaction, which in turn reduces the motivation to put in the hard work required to achieve real results. People may feel that because they are hoping for the best, they are somehow contributing to positive change, when in reality, hope alone does little to affect outcomes. Accountability breaks through this illusion by insisting on measurable progress and tangible efforts. In the workplace, this dynamic can be particularly harmful. Teams may set lofty goals and express hope that they will succeed, but without accountability structures in place, those goals often remain unmet. If there is no system for checking in on progress, no deadlines, and no consequences for failing to deliver, hope alone will not carry the team to success. Complacency sets in as people assume that good intentions or positive thinking will be enough to achieve the desired results. In contrast, accountability drives performance by ensuring that each team member understands their responsibilities and is held accountable for their contributions. Accountability also introduces an element of discipline that hope, by itself, cannot provide. While hope is important for maintaining morale and motivation, discipline ensures that people stay focused on their goals and consistently work toward them. Without accountability, it's easy to lose track of objectives and allow distractions to take over. Hope might make people feel good about the future, but it's accountability that keeps them grounded in the present, reminding them that their actions today will determine their outcomes tomorrow. This discipline prevents the drift into complacency, where hope becomes a substitute for effort. Moreover, accountability provides a mechanism for reflection and learning. When people are held accountable, they are required to evaluate their progress and assess what is working and what isn't. This process encourages continuous improvement as individuals and teams learn from their mistakes and make necessary adjustments. Hope without accountability lacks this feedback loop. Without being held responsible for outcomes, there is little incentive to reflect on what needs to change or how to improve. This leads to stagnation, where people continue hoping for better results without taking the steps to actually achieve them. Accountability creates a culture of learning and adaptation, ensuring that hope is paired with constructive action. Complacency can also arise when hope leads to an over-reliance on future possibilities rather than present realities. People may hope that opportunities will arise in the future, and this belief can prevent them from taking advantage of the opportunities that exist right now. They may delay action, waiting for the perfect moment that they hope will eventually come, rather than seizing the opportunities in front of them. This kind of thinking can lead to missed chances and wasted time, as hope becomes a reason to postpone difficult or uncomfortable actions. Accountability counters this by keeping people focused on the present, reminding them that progress is made through consistent effort rather than waiting for an ideal future. In personal development, hope is often an essential component of change, but without accountability, individuals may become complacent in their efforts to improve. For example, someone might hope to get in better physical shape, but if they are not held accountable to a workout schedule or a diet plan, that hope will not lead to meaningful results. It's easy to hope for change, but much harder to commit to the daily discipline required to achieve it. Accountability, whether through self-discipline, a coach, or a support system, ensures that hope is translated into concrete actions that lead to real progress. In relationships, too, hope can lead to complacency if it is not accompanied by accountability. A person may hope that their relationship will improve over time, but without making the effort to communicate better, address issues, and work on personal growth, that hope will not be enough to sustain the relationship. Accountability in relationships means being responsible for one's actions, acknowledging mistakes, and actively working to build a stronger connection. Hope can provide the optimism needed to believe that improvement is possible, but accountability is what ensures that both parties take the steps necessary to make that improvement a reality. In conclusion, while hope is a vital component of success and personal growth, it can lead to complacency if it is not paired with accountability. Hope, when left unchecked, can encourage passivity, avoidance, and a reliance on external forces to create change. It can create a false sense of progress, leading people to believe that they are on the right track without taking the necessary actions to get there. Accountability, on the other hand, provides the structure, discipline, and responsibility needed to turn hope into meaningful action. It ensures that goals are met, progress is tracked, and individuals and teams are held responsible for their efforts. By balancing hope with accountability, we can avoid the trap of complacency and turn our aspirations into reality. Flexibility and planning is essential for success in any endeavor because it allows individuals and organizations to adapt to changing circumstances and unexpected challenges. No matter how carefully a plan is crafted, the world is dynamic and unpredictable, and rigid adherence to a predetermined path can lead to failure when things inevitably shift. Flexibility ensures that plans are not only strong but also resilient, enabling the people executing them to make adjustments, refine strategies, and continue moving forward, even when faced with unforeseen difficulties. Flexible planning also fosters innovation and creativity. When people are locked into a rigid plan, they may feel constrained by the original framework, which can limit their ability to think outside the box. However, when a plan is flexible, it allows for creative problem solving as new ideas and opportunities arise. This flexibility encourages experimentation and the exploration of alternative approaches. Instead of feeling bound to a single course of action, those involved in the plan can pivot, adjust, and try new methods if they discover a better way to achieve the desired outcome. This openness to change can lead to more innovative solutions and often improves the overall results. Another benefit of flexibility in planning is that it promotes resilience. When things don't go according to plan, it's easy to become discouraged or feel like the entire effort has been derailed. A rigid plan may lead to a sense of failure when things don't unfold as expected, causing frustration and demotivation. However, a flexible plan sees challenges and setbacks as opportunities to reassess and adapt. By allowing for modifications along the way, flexibility helps maintain momentum even when obstacles arise. Instead of giving up when the road gets tough, those executing the plan can adjust their course and keep moving forward, confident that they can still reach their goals. In addition, flexibility in planning enhances decision-making by allowing for ongoing reassessment of the situation. In a rigid plan, decisions are often made at the outset based on the information available at that time. As the situation evolves, sticking to those original decisions may no longer make sense. A flexible plan encourages continuous evaluation of progress and conditions, allowing decision makers to gather new information and make adjustments as needed. This ensures that the plan remains relevant and aligned with the current reality, rather than becoming outdated or ineffective as circumstances change. Flexibility allows for more informed and strategic decision-making throughout the process. At its core, flexibility in planning requires a balance between having a clear vision and being open to change. It's important to have a sense of direction and purpose, but it's equally important not to become so attached to a specific path that opportunities for improvement or adjustment are missed. Flexible planning allows for a structured approach, but one that is dynamic and responsive rather than rigid and fixed. This balance ensures that the plan can evolve as needed while still maintaining focus on the ultimate objectives. One of the main reasons data and metrics are so essential is that they remove the guesswork from decision making. Hope is based on an optimistic outlook, but optimism without evidence can lead to misguided decisions or unrealistic expectations. In contrast, data offers objective insights into what is actually happening. Whether it's customer behavior, financial performance, or employee productivity, data provides the facts needed to make informed choices. This removes the reliance on hope or intuition and replaces it with a clearer understanding of reality. By basing decisions on solid data, individuals and organizations can avoid costly mistakes and ensure they are making choices that are aligned with real-world conditions. Metrics are the tools that make data actionable. They provide specific, measurable criteria for evaluating progress toward a goal. Without metrics, it's difficult to assess whether efforts are working or if adjustments are needed. Metrics give structure to the planning and execution process, ensuring that there are clear benchmarks for success. For example, a business may hope to increase sales, but without tracking metrics such as conversion rates, customer acquisition costs, or average order value, it has no way of knowing whether its strategies are effective. Metrics break down the broader goal into measurable components, allowing for precise monitoring and adjustments as needed. In personal development, data and metrics can play a transformative role in achieving goals. While hope may inspire someone to make positive changes in their life, such as getting healthier or advancing their career, data and metrics provide the roadmap for making those changes a reality. For example, someone who hopes to lose weight may feel motivated to start exercising and eating better, but without tracking data like calorie intake, workout intensity, or weight loss progress, it's difficult to know whether their efforts are actually working. By setting specific metrics for success, such as losing a certain number of pounds or running a mile in a certain time, they can track their progress and make adjustments as needed to stay on track. Furthermore, data and metrics help eliminate biases in emotional decision-making. Hope is often tied to emotions, and while those emotions can be positive and uplifting, they can also cloud judgment. People may become overly attached to a particular outcome or refuse to see warning signs because they are driven by hope rather than evidence. Data, however, provides an objective foundation that cuts through emotional biases. It offers a clear, factual picture of the situation, allowing for decisions to be made based on reality rather than on how someone wishes things to be. Metrics ensure that progress is measured objectively, reducing the influence of personal feelings or assumptions in the decision-making process. In conclusion, while hope is an important motivator, data and metrics are far more essential for achieving tangible results. Data provides the factual foundation needed to make informed decisions, while metrics offer specific, measurable criteria for tracking progress and ensuring accountability. Together, they create a framework for continuous improvement, risk management, transparency, and long-term sustainability. Hope may inspire action, but data and metrics are what turn that inspiration into real, measurable success. By prioritizing data and metrics over hope, individuals and organizations can navigate challenges, make smarter decisions, and ultimately achieve their goals more effectively. Planning empowers hope by giving it structure, direction, and a clear pathway to realization. Hope in its raw form is a powerful motivator. It gives people the emotional drive to envision better outcomes and motivates them to strive for something beyond their current circumstances. However, hope without a plan can often remain just that, an aspiration without concrete action. Planning is what transforms hope from a vague feeling of optimism into a purposeful effort toward achieving tangible results. It takes the dreams and desires that hope inspires and breaks them down into achievable steps, timelines, and strategies, turning the possibility of success into something attainable. One of the key ways planning empowers hope is by making goals more realistic and achievable. Hope often stems from a desire to improve a situation or achieve something significant, but without a plan, the road to that goal can seem overwhelming or unclear. A well-thought-out plan breaks down that overarching hope into smaller, manageable tasks, each of which brings the individual or organization closer to the desired outcome. Instead of being daunted by the enormity of a goal, planning offers a roadmap outlining exactly what needs to be done, when, and how. This structure helps to reduce anxiety or uncertainty and allows hope to flourish in a practical, grounded way. Planning also fosters collaboration and shared hope in group settings. In a team or organizational context, hope may be shared by many people, but without a plan, there may be confusion or differing ideas about how to achieve the desired outcome. A plan provides a common framework, ensuring that everyone is on the same page about what needs to be done and how. This shared understanding creates a sense of collective hope, where everyone is working together toward the same goal. The plan outlines individual roles, responsibilities, and timelines, ensuring that each person knows their part in the larger effort. This not only keeps everyone aligned, but also boosts morale, as the group can see how their combined efforts are moving them closer to success. Moreover, planning helps manage the emotional ups and downs that can come with hope. Hope is often an emotional experience, with people feeling excited and optimistic at some moments and frustrated or uncertain at others. A plan helps to stabilize these emotional fluctuations by providing a consistent path forward. When people feel discouraged, they can return to the plan to remind themselves of the steps they need to take and the progress they have already made. When they feel overwhelmed, the plan offers a clear sequence of actions, reducing the emotional burden of uncertainty. This stability allows hope to remain strong and focused rather than being swayed by temporary emotional highs or lows. Additionally, planning allows for the celebration of small victories along the way. Hope is often focused on a big final outcome, but when there is a plan in place, each milestone or completed task becomes an opportunity to celebrate progress. These small victories are essential for maintaining motivation and sustaining hope. They provide moments of achievement that reinforce the belief that success is possible. By recognizing and celebrating these intermediate successes, planning helps to keep hope alive and strong throughout the process rather than letting it diminish as the goal remains distant. Planning also introduces accountability into the process of pursuing a goal. While hope can be a personal, internal experience, planning makes the pursuit of a goal more structured and accountable. A plan sets clear expectations for what needs to be done, by whom, and by when. This accountability ensures that people stay focused and on track, as they are responsible for completing the tasks outlined in the plan. This accountability helps to maintain hope, as it ensures that everyone is actively working toward the goal rather than simply wishing for it. It turns hope into a shared collective effort, where everyone is committed to doing their part to achieve the desired outcome. Finally, planning helps bridge the gap between hope and reality by offering a timeline for success. Hope often feels like an open-ended desire, without any clear sense of when the goal will be achieved. A plan, however, creates a timeline outlining specific deadlines and time frames for completing tasks and reaching milestones. This timeline helps to ground hope in reality, offering a sense of when progress will be made and when success is likely to be achieved. It creates a sense of forward momentum, turning hope into a structured journey with a clear end in sight. This timeline provides people with something tangible to look forward to, sustaining their hope as they work through the plan and move closer to their ultimate goal. In conclusion, planning empowers hope by giving it structure, direction, and a clear path to success. While hope is an essential motivator, it is the plan that turns that motivation into action, breaking down large goals into manageable steps, offering a roadmap for progress, and ensuring that setbacks don't derail the pursuit of success. Planning aligns hope with reality, creates accountability, and provides a way to measure progress, making hope more sustainable and resilient over time. By combining hope with a well-crafted plan, individuals and organizations can turn their aspirations into achievable realities, transforming the emotional power of hope into tangible, measurable success.